any government initiative, it should reach to each and every citizen. When it reaches to each and every citizen, that means it is a successful initiative. Whatever we have, not only my arms are becoming strong, the nutrients should be fully distributed in the body. That means it is a healthy body. In Puranas, they talk about, there are Garuda Purana, for example, it talks about 8.4 million species are there. Out of that, 2.1 million species are called as Andaja. Andaja means born through the eggs, like reptiles, birds, born through the eggs. 2.1 million type of species. Another 2.1 type of species is called Swedaja. One is 2.1 Andaja, 2.1 Swedaja, born out of moisture, like lice, or in a moist place, worms are born. In the damp place, that's a 2.1 million type. 2.1 million type of species, it's called as Udbija. Udbija, born from the ground, you put a seed, it comes out. 2.1 million types of species. And another one is 2.1 million is called as Jarayuja or Garbhaja, born through the womb. Born through the womb. And out of 2.1 million species, humans are the rarest. Out of 8.4 million, humans are the rarest, has a ability to think and move higher up. And the Garuda Purana further says, getting this human body is not easy, and try to preserve the health of this body as long as you can. We don't know when we will get it back. This opportunity, try to invest time to preserve the health as long as you can through the practice of yoga, your lifestyle. Yesterday we organized the talk, lifestyle diseases. Try to preserve this health of this body as long as you can, and not to go into depression and anxiety. Garuda Purana talks about people out of frustration, out of anger, out of shame, out of fear, they commit suicide. Some of them commit suicide. It says, never commit suicide. If you commit suicide, it goes to the extent, it is not worth doing the cremation also. That person has willfully abandoned, and no point in doing the Shraddha and proper cremation. And you have to, and they say one who commits suicide will not get the opportunity to get back the human body. When you get the human body, look after, and the body, health of the body depends on the prana. In the body, in the Prashna Upanishad talks about who is in various senses, we have various senses, various deities are there, presiding deities. For example, in our eyes, sun is there, in our ears, moon is there, in our hands, Indra is there, in our mouth, Agni is there, in the mind, Shiva is there, in the nose, Prana, Vayu is there. They had a discussion, who is the most important among themselves. So let us test. They decided, and the sun walked out of the eyes. Person became blind, still continued to live, and he came back. So, person, I am not totally important. Yeah, moon left, person became deaf, and still person continued to live. So, moon thought, okay, I am also not that important. Agni went out, person could not speak, but continued to live. That person, then Agni thought, I am also not that important. And Indra in the hands, he left, hands become immobile, but person continued to live. So Indra thought, I am also not important. Shiva in the head, he went out, person became like Alzheimer, dementia, not able to think, but continued to live. Then Shiva thought, I am not that important. Then prana in the body wanted to live, like it gives an example, like a horse is about to move, it is connected to the peg starts moving. So all the indriyas, all the other deities said, please don't go, if you leave we can't stay here. So they concluded prana is the most important. It's the king of the CEO of this body. The CEO is there, body functions. When the prana leaves, body collapses. When the prana leaves, your mind cannot think. So prana is the CEO of the body. You have to look after the prana shakti. The prana in the Upanishad, the Prashnopanishad talks about Pranasyedam vashe sarvam tridive yat pratishthitam mateva putran rakshasva shrishcha prajnascha videhinah. That it is protecting you like a mother protecting the small baby. It gives you everything. It gives you everything. Whatever success you want in your life, you need a prana shakti. When the prana operates in the body like a bucket form. Bucket, it's a young age children, little prana. In the youth, it attains the peak. As we are aging, the prana is on the sliding downward side. You, the upward, when it is peak, you preserve, you accomplish the maximum. And through the practice of yoga, extend this the peak as long as you can. Not to put off, I will do after retiring. Now is the time. You invest time onto yourself. The prana in the body, the CEO himself, he operates through other pranas, designates other pranas, but he is the driver. The prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Prana controls the heart, cardiac functioning. Apana function through the prana, your bowel movement is good. Bowel, excretory organs are well. About 90% of the toxins are released through the urine and your stool. Bowel movement should be good. No constipation. If the constipation is there, toxin starts building up. Why people go for kidney dialysis? Toxin starts building up. It has to be cleansed properly. That apana, prana, apana, vyana means distribution. Whatever resource you have, it should be distributed to the nook and corner in the body. It has to be proper distribution should be there. It should not remain only in the warehouse and get spoilt. Our warehouse is stomach comes out. Not try to distribute. Vyana, it should go everywhere. And samana means Agni. Agni, digestive fire should be good. Able to digest things should be there. Whatever you eat, it should be you should able to digest. Maintain the Agni. Through the practice of yoga, Agni in the body increases. How they test whether the person has died or not, they check the body temperature. Yes, body has gone cold. That means when the Agni has gone, body has died. And Samana and Udana is able to express Udana's function as when we are kicking the bucket, as we are dying. Udana's function for the noble souls, it pulls the soul upward. For the non-noble soul, the soul leaves through the lower apertures. The Urdhvagati, the soul must go upward. It's that is the Udana's function, able to talk. And when the pranayama, through the pranayama, all functions in the body starts working well. When the CEO is enabled, all the departments starts working well. And in the body, there are 72,000 nadis are there. Nadis are the energy conduit channels to distribute for Vyana, to communication. Even paralysis, it is a function of Vyana. Communication is not happening. Electric currents are not flowing properly. Nutrients are not getting distributed. 72,000 nadis, out of that 36,000 controls left side, 36,000 on the right side. The right side function is right side of the body, controlled by 36,000 nadis. It is controlled through the Ida Nadi. Ida Nadi, inhaling through the left nostril. Ida Nadi primarily controls the 36,000 nadis, and Pingala Nadi controls the other 36,000 on the left side. Pingala controls the left side. And Ida is a feminine character, emotional character, empathy, sympathy. It is the function of Ida Nadi, feminine character. Pingala Nadi, masculine character, dynamism and go-getter and thinking, analytical thinking. It's all Pingala. You cannot rely on only Pingala or Ida. Both scriptures, they talk about both masculine character and feminine character will mislead you. They are misleading you. You have to come to the center that is all about Bhagavad Gita. Come to the center. Through the Sushumna Nadi, that is the truth gets revealed. You have to come to the central Nadi. The pranayama helps in coming not to become rightist or leftist. Come to the centralist. That is the path of truth, what Upanishad, yoga text talks about.